Rampy and De Boer trying to rough him up. Lloyd in it as well. And it's an elimination, sudden death. Matt Stevic gets us underway in Launceston. Mumford with the knockdown.
Over the top comes Parker, smothered off his boot. Hot ball to be won, just hacked out of there by Wicks. Great grab by Papley, looked to be out of position and off balance, and that's 50.
Protected area, stay out.
When you're running in that direction, to be able to quickly change and get out of that area, big penalty.
41-27 for the year. His finishing has been superb, and the Swans get first blood.
Really important, they nailed that one. Get the holding the ball, just try and build that frustration that Buddy's feeling a little bit early on in this game.
Punch over the back came from Melican. Maybe now an opportunity. Hogan goes off the ground. Green goes to ground, gets to his feet. Open goal.
Mumford, Canelio, smothered by Hewitt. Green, fast hands to the opposite Green. And Toby Green gets his second.
Not as dangerous a part of the ground as they'd like.
Ball in dispute for Cunningham. O'Riordan got to his feet, received the football. Tom Green on the bottom of that pack. Quick hands, McCartan. Scooping it up was Parker. Clears the defensive zone and finds Franklin working high up the ground. Off to Warner. Swans looking to generate some overlap run. Lots of space in the forward 50, but tracking back first is Cumming. His handball doesn't quite get to Haynes. It's picked off by Heaney. Open goal square. Pops it to Bell, and it's 2 goals apiece.
Long handball here, looking for the run of Himmelberg. He met his opponent front on. Kelly thought about the handball. By the time he hesitated, it was too late, and Florent had him.
Time back off.
Good stuff by Ollie Florent.
Into the corridor. Finds Hewitt on the back edge of the square. The run from behind comes from Lloyd. His kick finds Dawson. Adjacent to the circle. Wants to go quickly. Drives it to a one-on-one. It was a beautiful kick to McLean. You can see Franklin drifting past. Had to stop and wait for the handball. Sells the dummy. Goes with a banana and kicks the goal.
Most magnificent surface, this Launceston Stadium. Mumford again. Went without it, Toby Green. Rampy. He's trying to find Hewitt. Picked up by Taranto. Round the corner. Gee, that's got good length. Superb kick from Taranto.
Jesse Hogan just the one touch so far. McCartan chips back to the wing. 2-on-2 in the air. Mumford crashes the pack. Goulden, nice gather and kick in one motion. Finds Haywood, got a couple of runners to the inside. Cunningham sizes up his options, delivers towards Franklin. Taylor did enough to get it to ground. Franklin kicks it off the deck.
Did well to Taranto. This is better ball movement from the Giants. Lloyd from the standing start, looking for Toby Green. Did so well. Gee, edge Melican out. Handball over the top here to De Boer. De Boer forced to kick on his left, and he gets it there. Superb play. Sproul ends up with it. Kick just inside the 50, you feel. Sproul on the way. Looks damn good. The goal umpire has not even moved. What a kick.
See Sydney setting up behind the ball as Hewitt just left of screen, trying to fill that hole and work with his teammates. Big contest. Green was front and centre. Sproul, Toby Green, 25 and closing. Gee, they worked that well.
It's Quarterlingy that the Giants are trying to play a little bit slower. Did they get caught playing too fast early, you reckon?
Well, I think it's just that kick inside forward 50. If it's in there too quickly, then the Swans are able to quickly win it back, rebound it out and use their great ball use on turnover. but it's not waiting too long either. You've got to get that balance right.
Himmelberg along the ground, a dribbler, and he gets it. He sneaks that one out of the stoppage.
All three of them from boundary throw-in. So when they are held up slow, that's why they're prepared to take that kick. Low percentage, but if they get a boundary throw-in, it's not a bad result.
Ward got the clearance. It was smothered. He'll get it back. He'll run to 52. Pins the ears back. Goes in the Himmelberg direction. Well done, McCartan. Kicked out of midair by Lloyd.
Turn it over.
Yeah, we saw Toby Green get a goal from that situation when they roved it off the pack as Perryman goes long to Hogan. 3 in his last 5 games, including 3 last week. His kicking at the moment is superb.
Clear.
Plus 36 in possessions. Most of those, 25 of them, in fact, are uncontested. Getting it out into space. Iden immediately tackled. Linked up with Perryman. He was brought to ground as well. Again, we see a deft tap from McLean. Florence kick into the middle of the ground. Nice gather, Haywood. Off to Dawson. Beats a man. Delivers to Franklin. Very smart football from Franklin. Now the all-important finish to get back within 16 points. Yes, sir. He's got 3.
Back into Iden. Beautiful little handball. They're away here once again. Ash wanting to cut through the middle. High ball. The lead of Hogan is good. And they get a late opportunity with 30 seconds on the clock remaining. Quarter to date. Big kick for Himmelberg. Not a lot of angle about it. Gets it online. And a 6-goal Giants quarter, and they are pumped.
Good kick from Perryman. Over the top came McLean on Sproul. Chance for the Swans here through Rampy. Tried to feed the handball through to Warner. He's under pressure from Lloyd. Tackle slips high. Cunningham plays advantage. Drives towards Heaney. Got great vertical leap. Couldn't hang on. Franklin paddles to his own advantage. Throws it on his boot. Live ball, top of the square. Heaney's got Parker. Can go himself.
Parker ends up with it. The give and go from Bell. The up and over. Finds an opportunity now with Golden. His kick is good. Here they go. Haywood. 60 metres from goal. Wants to move it. Boundary line is the best, and he finds Heaney. He's kicked one in the quarter already. This for a 3rd consecutive Sydney goal. Have a look at this right here. Heaney looking for one through the middle, and he's absolutely nailed it. He's got a couple in the quarter, and it is back to 13 by Nichols. Now McInerney goes forward, and that's another infringement. Bell can keep going here if he wants. The advantage is paid. Didn't realise he had the advantage, and now he finds Wicks.
The umpire told him he had to take the advantage.
Wicks, short ball, and guess who? They are coming in a big way. 4th Sydney goal in a row on offer. Heaney needs to be straight, and he misses left. And coming will come from the ground.
He's in a lot of pain. BT will just take another look at the injury there. He just grabs at that left ankle straight away with the doctor. And we've got Tanner Bruin, the medical sub, just warming up.
So just under half a minute remaining.
Move it on, player.
Told to go. And he does. A high ball inside 50. Who can get on this? And Hogan again. There's his marks on the Telstra tracker. And here is Hogan. And that one curls back. That one bites back. And just in the nick of time, you can hear the players. So from a 13 to a 19-point lead at 3/4 time. So they're just waiting for everyone to get set here. They're not launching until that happens. Now Lloyd, sideways, just buys a little bit more time here to Hickey. Got Franklin pointing to the square, and then he leads to the pocket. Interesting. So they go over his head with a high footy. Plenty of Giants there. Off hands out the back. Heaney got it. Heaney kicks his 3rd.
Green gathered in by Melikins, got some support. O'Riordan swings it to Rampy, wants to take Green on. Runs to the back of the square. Scrubs a kick. Sydney free kick for a hole. Wicks will want to turn and go quickly. What's he got inside 50? Pops it to the pocket. Heaney in best position.
This is next level. 4+ in the final.
This to get within 7 points. The Swans are coming.
A low, hard ball to the lead. Papley gets up. The little one, the fake, the dash. Can he find someone with the footy? Under real pressure is Lloyd. Did well in front. Brought it to the ground. Now Fox. Soccer off the ground, Taranto. Who does this work for? Battling underneath Canelio. Quiet day for him. Malikan's in there. Hewitt extracts, loses the pants. Short little ball and finds Hickey.
Generating opportunities forward.
Margin was 29 points to narrow to 1 point. Hickey offline. So an even goal. That's lots of time. Still a few goals left in this game. Every throw in Swans end. Hickey just takes it away. Bangs it on the boot. An opportunity for Bell. That hasn't happened since the early part of the second quarter. Bell comes in and he too hits the post. Going to make good here at some stage. You really do. I know they're 3 points down, but it almost feels like they're in a great spot. Hickey to kick it long and deep inside 50. Any mark will result in a goal attempt. And Franklin's going to have a big chance. And it was his first final, buddy, and here he is again. 50 metres out for Sydney to hit the front. It won't come back. It won't come back. And they edge their way closer. They've got to hang on for 1 minute and 17. So it's Perryman to go very, very wide. He does, and Himmelberg gets it to the boundary line. Keeping it alive, Goulden goes inside 50. Any mark for Sydney will do. Here comes the dangerous man and Heaney and over the line and out of bounds.
So the minute sign doesn't need explaining, but the seventh is the seventh defender. Probably get your winger to roll back and a half forward to come up onto the wing, squash all your numbers back.
1 minute to play in the elimination final, a 1-point game. Neither ruckman got to it. Hickey went looking for it. Perryman, an important collects. And just a bit clumsy. Earns himself a free kick. As Hickey clattered into him.
So Sydney now, with this free kick, have to come down on all GWS players. Make sure they can't burn it 20 or 30 seconds off the clock. They've just got to force the long kick to the contest. Create another turnover so they can have another entry.
A mark burns 10 seconds. The player can take his time. Perryman, high and wide as you'd expect. Huge ball to win. Hits the deck. Parker taken down. GWS just pile in. 35 seconds. There's the setup forward of the ball. 5 seconds lost in that. So we're down to 29. Mumford and Hickey. Hickey tries to get boot to ball. Squirts out. Giants pump it back towards the wing. McCartan attacks it. Green comes hard the other way.
High contact.
Huge call. Toby Green dazed. What do you make of it?
Wow. Umpire called it very late too. Reacted.
You just hope he's all right, head-wise as well.
Yep.
He's on his feet, which is good, but you do not want concussion to come into play.
Just
And the Giants are through to the semi-finals. GWS eliminate their crosstown rival and progress to a cutthroat semi against the Cats.